one bites the dust.
Welcome back to MyView TV, the people's platform, the home of undiluted news, reviews, updates, and your daily dose of entertainment. Don't forget to hit the notification bell, leave us a comment, like, share, and subscribe.
I don't bring nobody forward in your cheer for me. Everything what you see up my natural talent. Man, me tell you something. You see, when you know what to please the audience with, it's simple, man.
Wagwan people, hope everybody doing okay, hope everybody doing alright. Alive and well, all organs are work, nothing to plug out. I can tell somebody something this morning. Success in life comes when you simply refuse to give up. With goals so strong that obstacle, failure and loss only act as motivation. Pick up everybody who live to see yet another Friday that I telling you something again. Every day above ground is a blessing. How awesome it is to be amongst the living and not amongst the dead. People, I telling you this right now. Them still a chicken not telling us crime and violence done. Don't believe them. All lies. Missy, one only percent thing I go on. Missy, 8-year-old amongst 3 get executed. Yes, and we are going to talk about that, so no need to worry yourself. Missy, didn't pick about a complaint, say, yo, you lock off in 9 night and the phone not even get fish here. Or not even the job as 29 road for artists. No, they come and talk about the 9 night, but people don't worry themselves. Ball to ball commentary they get on this platform. So we can start up our place of our little part. Yes, right in a St. Thomas because somebody gets slapped around there. So the police in St. Thomas are probing the shooting death of a man in the community of Springfield. He has been identified as 30-year-old Robert Williams, otherwise called Dada. Yes, people, and everybody on the side they know Dada. You understand? Dada is a laborer. I don't know what's supposed to happen to all laborer already. On Springfield Road in the parish. The police report that the deceased has left his home at about 9 o'clock on Wednesday night and did not return. About 11 p.m., residents of Springfield Housing Scheme reportedly heard loud explosion. Hold on a bit there now, people. Cement bucket no fling at night. Cement bucket don't fling at night. So they don't need a rocket scientist to tell you where man up on the road them time there. And it's not a guard in or a security guard. But anyway, make I move on. William's body was found in the air at about 6:30 yesterday morning by residents. While the police noted that a motive for the murder is yet to be established, it was indicated that Williams is known to the police as a person of interest in criminal activity committed in the area. For the people them who don't understand, I hope you understand now. This is the main reason why I say, as laborers supposed to get slapped with. Say it for yourself, all of them are criminal. Matter of fact, 99.9% of them are criminal. But I move on in the news. Guess how much part me gone now? Right up our little place, our little part. Then call, go burn. Because one man attack a woman up there with a gun. One whole heap of something. A man has been taken into custody by Lawrence Severn Police in relation to a gun attack on a woman in Goburn District in rural St. Andrew yesterday afternoon. A firearm was also seized. The incident occurred at about 12:30 p.m. Our news team understand that the man is a taxi operator who reportedly intervened in a domestic dispute and a firearm was brought into play. The complainant contacted the police who quickly dispatched a team. But hold on there. Hear that police up at man, all you know if you do, I take set pan the taxi man and load them on them pan the road. I slap on the first slap on this boy, and that's why the people them call you know. Reporters that the man was accosted in the area and during questioning, he allegedly confessed he was harmed with a gun and later pointed the police to where the weapon was hidden. Investigation is ongoing into that matter. Me I go back on exactly what I go on right there. So then they see them a tricky people, them a tell the people them about crime done. Lies, all lies. Once you follow this platform, you know exactly where I go on in the country. Remember, we don't have nothing from the people, you know. What you shouting they go on in a cassava paste now? One criminal, yes, one criminal dead and somebody else get shot right in the morning. Meanwhile, crime scene detective in the St. Andrew North Police Division has been busy over the last 24 hours. At about 1:15 a.m., yes, early Thursday morning, a man known as Christopher was murdered near the entrance to the community of Cassava Paste. Yeah, man, I'm going to tell you something. By the side of the Cubans, I'm living over by the side there. Everybody knows Christopher knows Christopher them a troublemaker. But Christopher them go to prison how long enough. Christopher them be a prison how long and come back out today. Feel like them come out and change. No. Boy get to him deserve. I can't move on. Because as the morning light out. Bam. Shooting again this time near the bridge. But nobody not get shot. You understand? No one was injured. There was also a fatal stabbing of an employee yesterday morning at Tile City on Constant Spring Road. I can tell you now who gets stabbed right down on that part now. The deceased has been identified as GLLLNGZ Gray, a 33-year-old state representative of a St. Catherine address. The person accused of carrying out the gruesome act has been identified. He is 43-year-old Fernando Yee, a warehouse supervisor at Tile City. Information reaching our news team that both men had a dispute when he used a knife to stab Gray in his neck. Gray was taken to the hospital, dead. Cause them can, the same set of people everybody stand up there. I watch it over and them a cuss and not do nothing about it. Yes, they're just to be blamed. But anyway, I can move on the news. Body wrapped in sheet, duct tape on mouth, and tied behind back. Fish from Kingston Harbour. See if you know the people. Search seeking the public helped identify the body of a man that was fished from the sea on Thursday morning. It was spotted floating in the water near Raytown across from the General Penitentiary perimeter wall in Kingston. According to the police, the body was found sometime after 9 a.m. wrapped in a sheet with feet bound and duct tape around the head. Yes, people. 100% they go out of the body there. But don't worry yourself. Me going to tell you about our next man where the police them find right now. And them can't get identification for that the one day. Because me always tell you, once somebody go missing up on that place, they are not coming back. You don't feel like a joke me I make. Remember me tell what family say. Me don't know if you remember or if you can recall. Look on you see the video. Somebody went missing and me tell the family, don't bother listen to the police them. Dead that person they dead. See it now people. Move from your summer, if you don't know one come and take on from over on the nose. Because the name on the breakfast and dinner with the same stench. So why not come now? I put an over nose as the camera. Tell the people them go on here, man. Police investigators at the scene of Zimbabwe Central Village in St. Catherine, where human remains were discovered, residents reported that they have been smelling an odor. Yes, over the past 2 days. I'm going to tell the people them something. Them yam them folded it day in, day out. But as the sick camera comes, so, oh, out here smells so bad. You know, used to the stench. Anyway, now, people, I move on right now, client, and my God, I know so water will come to whole heap of paper, yay. 8-year-old boy was shot dead and his father critically wounded in a gruesome attack on Hayesfield, Clarendon on Wednesday night. The child has been identified as Thomas James Jr. Yes, people. Thomas James Jr., just 8-year-old. Him not live no life yet. Police report that a lone gunman walked into the shop operated by James' father at their home, purchased an item, and then sprayed the father's son duo with bullet. Me know the people that are ask my view. I went going like shot Dada. Me can't tell you one cigarette. So me can't tell you this. From the other day, lone people are going to supermarket and shop Dada cigarette. And when they get it, then go some and come out, lone bullet. So if you know one little place and see somebody come out and one cigarette, try find yourself out of there or else me I go read about you and you not go hear. Your family member them go hear about it. Both injured were assisted to the hospital where the child was pronounced dead. Yes, people. Right in I made him get shot. Execution style killing. You understand? The father, Thomas James Sr., was hospitalized in serious condition. The gunman reported escape. Investigation are ongoing. Last month, not too long ago, 2 infants close by, just walking distance, ages 3 and 4, were burned to death after a fire destroyed their home. It is said that the toddlers were kept home from school as one of them was unwell. Hold on now, people. So like come there, Clarendon, me have to talk to the police. Them coming. Don't like what go on. So Inspector Darty, yeah man, Darty, come here. Darty, yeah, our new friend. Come here, come tell the people them what go on.
It is really unfortunate to see this child who was sitting in company of his mother and father was shot by criminals. You know, it is really heartrending to see these things happening to our children, and this is the second such incident where a child or children has lost their life in this community over the last couple of days. It is the responsibility of the parent and also the community at large to take care of these children. And from what is happening, we can say that the children are not being cared for sufficiently, notwithstanding that this boy was in the care of his mother and father at the time of the incident. But when we look and see criminals killing these children, we have to wonder what is really happening in our society right now. It is really heartrending. We are imploring upon the citizens to come into the police and give us all the information that they have in relation to the shooting death of this child. We are hoping that they will be cooperative and somebody will be held accountable for this child's
Anything going on on Clarendon side, we're going to link Dirty. So get familiarized with Dirty now, my people. Yeah, that is Dirty, and that was Dirty talking, so we're going to link Dirty. Me now want McKinley Christian people, them feel like say, me forget to know. No, this review me I put on now. We're going to Industrial Terrace, me put that later. But me I deal with who no know. Tabby Diamond dead and not one a uno. Not one, not even one little pit they go so boom and carry one sweetie paper go throw in the road and say, yo, we want justice for this singer. We want this, we want that. We want to stop our criminal friend we slap him in. No, go do that sitting there no. But boom, see night they keep on one free food. The little chicken back and white rice. Curry chicken back to be exact. And the little chicken foot and cow skin so if you follow the gut. Only little greedy people don't come and talk about police should do this and police should do that. If police they allow this to go on, and then the people them come and go so boom and slap some shot over there. Can't remember, the war done. Only that come and cuss police and say, yo, we can't believe the police them at 9 to keep and this and that.
The police could have come and the thing go more orderly. They stay because they are here to serve and protect and let the thing smooth and then you lock it off after a time. But for just no go on, you understand, is a good man this. A man of humility, a humble man. Me see worse a man dead and them have them 9 night. I don't think this, was any justice.
Stop there. Puss and dog now the same looks. All you need to do is go them some food. But anyway, Stephanie, come tell the people exactly where you go on. Tell them say, who not give them the permit and not for your keeper, Stephanie. Because they blame police too much, Summertime police, right?
In the space where they live, it's very difficult for the police to effectively police what they're doing now because since the shooting, they have 24-hour police operation in the state preventing reprisal and counter reprisal. So to have another layer, we want to be sure that the family can have this celebration in a manner that persons who want to participate would not be at any additional risk. So a lot of the weeks that we have seen in the past are big celebration, party type events. So in those instances, they are playing music and so on. So under the Noise Abatement Act, it's a requirement that you apply for permit if you're going to have any music or anything that will go beyond the 100-meter yard. So the distance allowed in the law, so persons would apply for certain ways.
That people who finish the news in a fine style with the favorite mistake. Yeah, man. Fine style. But hold on. Remember, we still the Industrial Terrace. So people, come listen to what we're going on, alright?